Hi, welcome back to my channel. I thought I would show you my planner lineup for 2022. It is now January 1st, and I did do a planner video when I bought some of these planners, but now I'm going to show you how they're all set up for next year. So let's just get started with the first one. I bought this one to use as a faith planner. Now there are faith planners that are particularly geared for faith. Sorry, my cat. There are planners that are more geared to faith, but I really like this one. So let's take a look at it, because I don't think I showed this when I did my planner video a couple of months ago. So here's the cover, the first divider. Keep warm, snuggle up. Whoops, I'm trying to work with a cat up here. Let's adjust my camera. There we go. You can't really see that. It's silver foil. Keep warm and cover up. Then we have Let Love Grow. Again, I'm working with a cat up here. In every season, be grateful. With the silver foiling, it's a little hard to read some of this. When in doubt, add flowers. Let your joy burst forth like flower in the spring. For June is live fully in the season you're in. Sunshine and summertime for July. For August, we have summer and summer state of mind. For September, seasons change, and so do we. And for December, autumn shows how beautiful it is to let things go. Now, I did buy a faith pack. I don't really know what I'm going to use these for, because I bought two different accessory packs. So that came with it. It came with some envelopes, and it came with a pockets. And then I took this from something else. I just took this divider from something else. No, I think it came, this is one of the faith ones, yeah. And then it had a couple of pages, and it also had, okay, yeah. This section here was from the accessory pack. And this is kind of like a dry erase board, so I don't know yet what pen I'm going to use that I can wipe off. So I have to experiment with that. And then on the 25th, we had our biannual assembly. It's called a circuit assembly. And even though it was in 2021, it was the very end. So I've already taken notes for that. And this will be my note section for my meetings. And I put a pen loop right here. Now, I came up with an idea to use this planner. So let's just go back to today. So, did I want to? No, I didn't want to do it there. Okay, this is the idea that I had for this planner. So if I were to go to JW Library, and let me just download. Okay, so today's Bible scripture is 2 Timothy 3:15. From infancy you have known the holy writings and are able to make wise for salvation through faith in Christ Jesus. So my intent is to write the text in the first block and read the comments and write my thoughts. I want to see how consistent I can be with that for the year. For this part of the planner, for the calendar part, the other thing that I wanted to do was, for my Thursday meeting, we have, oops, I'm sorry, I hit the wrong one. We have assigned Bible chapters. So I wanted to put the Bible chapters, like for this week it's January 13, Judges 13 and 14. If you can see that. So I want to put that here. And then the third thing I wanted to put there is personal Bible reading. So that's how I'm going to use this planner. The next planner, in no particular order, just what I'm grabbing. This is my diamond painting planner, and truth be told, I haven't diamond painted in 2 months. But this is from Jennifer Roberts' book on diamond painting, which is available on Amazon. And if you buy the book, you can print these diamond painting log sheet pages. If you didn't buy the book, you're tough out of luck. So go buy J. Rob's book. So this will be my diamond painting planner for whenever I can get back into diamond painting. But I'm still putting this in, you see I've made plenty of blank sheets. But I'm still putting this with my 2022 lineup because I definitely need to start diamond painting again. Now, I learned how to cross stitch at the end of October, and I need to be able to track everything I'm doing with cross stitching. So fighting with the cat here. I went to Etsy, I found this cross stitch planner, and I thought it would perfectly suit my needs. So here's a sheet. Now you can use Jennifer Roberts' log sheet and convert it for cross stitching if you want, but this is their version of a log sheet. Let me see if I can find something that's not as sloppy. So one of the projects I'll be working on is a temperature tree project. I wrote down the size of the project. I should have wrote the date in because I did start this on November 15th. And then what kind of fabric, and I wrote the floss colors there, and I wrote this for the materials I have. I wrote 14 count Aida and all the floss. And then this for materials I need, I just put the picture of, I used my Canon selfie printer, and I put, as you can see, I put pictures of my projects, and then I'll make notes. So if I can find one that I'm actually working on that I have made some notes, I'll show you. Okay, so this one is complete. So I made some notes here. And then another one that I'm using the bottom part of this. Find it. I wanted to show you how I can use the tracker. Okay, here's one. For the Long Dog sampler, there's a tracker. So I'm about 22% done. So I'm looking forward to seeing this line grow. So I just wanted to show you that. Here I made a quick note when I began it. So that is my cross stitch planner. In the back, I put a little tab right here, and I listed all of the projects that I plan to do. I did decide to do one more, so I have to write that in, and I wrote down the ones that I have started. So that's my cross stitch planner, and here is my cat. This is getting a little bulky here, trying to hold my, maybe I'll raise my camera, and that way we can work with the cat at the same time. Okay, so this planner here, Maker's Gonna Make, is a Miss Maker planner, and I turned it into a transformer planner, and I used one of my covers, I guess, for lack of a better word, from last year, so that it's 2 planners in one, if you can see that. So for the main planner, my catch-all planner, which when you open it like that, you have the front and the back. This obviously hasn't been used yet because today is January 1st when I'm making this video. So this will be my transformer planner for my catch-all, and my appointments and other things that I do will go in here. This is, I believe, the dashboard layout, and I'll show you. This is the layout for this particular planner. I don't usually use this type of layout, so I'm eager to see how I'm going to like it. And then at the end, I got the other accessory pack in here. So again, I've got that board. I've got to play with my different markers and see which one, wipes off easily. That ought to be fun. Some envelopes. And then some pen loops, which this one is a little crooked, but I'm not going to try to fix it because I have to set it down. And then in the second part, in this portion of the planner, and again, you see the front and the back cover, it's going to be my wellness planner. And a friend of mine made this page, and it tracks appointments, to-do lists, medications, blood sugar, because I have rapid hypoglycemia, blood sugar and heart rate, pain levels, exercise, meals, and so forth. So I printed plenty of those pages, and I have more elsewhere. And then in the back, when I get handouts from my therapist, I'm sticking them here. And then I also put some happy notes for previous notes that I've taken when I've been in therapy. And on that note about therapy, I'm also incorporating my mini happy planner, which goes in, it's just Bloom, and I think it's it's another dashboard layout, but I haven't really been using the interior of this. This goes until, I believe, July, the end of June of 2022. So I'm still using this, but this is the one that I use for most of my notes every week when I have psychotherapy. So this is something else in the back. But so I use this every single week, this one right here. So I'll have two for that. Okay. The next planner I want to show you is another Transformer planner. So this is the cover here, and this is the back here. And before I show you that, I want to show you this. This is my bookish planner for 2021, which I showed you in a separate video. So I tracked every single book that I read last year in this planner. Well, Happy Planner did not make a bookish planner for 2022, to my dismay. So I found a couple of horizontal planners that I plan on using in the exact same manner that I used for 2021. So the first part of this is just this printer right here. This Canon selfie printer, which should have some battery life. This printer does some marvelous things. Just waiting for it to turn on. So this is a Canon selfie printer. So what I do with this printer is I print 8. I go and look at Goodreads or NetGalley to find the books that I plan on reading and reviewing for upcoming weeks. And with that little printer I just showed you, you can print 8 of these on. You can print 8 on one photo sheet. You can print 4, 6, 2, or 1. And there's some other things you can do with it. So this is everything that I have lined up for January so far. And if I get those read, I have this for review, which is the 4th book in the series from David Baldacci. So I want to read the first 3 and read that one. So something that I'm doing differently for my planners is these are blog tours that I've signed up for 2022 so far. This, I only have 1 for June, 2 for May, less for April. January, February, March are pretty well populated. So if I say go to, I get an email or go to a Facebook group and I get invited to a blog tour, I'm going to just use this. Now, what I did want to do is mark the books that I have read. So, for example, I've read up to here already. You can't see that, but I've read up to this book, The Widow's Last Secret. And nope, I read A Secret at Tansy Falls. I read Someone Else's Child. And I've read Stolen Angels and The Commandant's Daughter. So I'm up to January 30th. So I plan on using a highlighter, so I just made a little line. So I'm going, as I get assigned blog tours, I'm going to populate this part of the planner. So January through June, and then July through December. So at a glance, I'll be able to see, okay, I'm available February 13th, or January 6th, or July 5th. I'll be able to see quickly at a glance. Yes, I track it on a spreadsheet, but I want to see it on paper as well. So come January today, oh, here is where I will put little notes for what I'm reading. Just like, I'll give you an example. If we go to January, see how, I'm sorry, I hit the cat. I had some notes there. We go to May, I had some notes there. We go to April, I even use stickers for that. So that I will continue that in this part of the planner. And then once we get to the actual weekly portion, I will start putting the book covers in, just like I did in this one. So as I read each book today, now this started, this is the last week of December through today, Saturday, January 1st. Now I can bring my thing down, the cat finally moved. Saturday, January 1st through Sunday, January 2nd. So I am going to, I may just pull these sheets over. Let's go here really quickly. This is the last week of December, so either I will reprint these book covers for Monday through Monday. These are the books that I read this week. And so I will somehow move them over to this planner. But today is Saturday, January 1st, and any books that I read, I'm going to put in here. And that is going to carry me throughout the whole year. And for now, I put it, these are some book-related notes. For now, I made it into a Transformer planner because last year, in 2021, I used another bookish planner which I have disassembled, and I also used a traveler's notebook, and I think it's accurate. Like this went, and this goes until today. Okay, now we're blurry. Let's adjust my focus. Give me 1 second, please. There we go. This goes until Sunday, tomorrow. So these are things that I have done this week. So I'm not quite sure if I'm going to continue using the Traveler's Notebook for my reading. And if I do not, I intend on using this planner like I was using the Traveler's Notebook. So for example, Monday, January 10th, I have The Siren of Sussex. It's written, and it's already scheduled. I wrote Mystery at Magpie Lodge already, that book review. It's written, but I'm waiting for the media pack. And by the way, the media pack for this just arrived yesterday. So I'll make a note here saying that it is scheduled once I apply all the aspects of the media pack, or the assets actually, into this book review. So what I was doing with the Traveler's Notebook, I'm hoping to do here. But the thing is, this is my dilemma. And I'm going to show you. This is one planner for 2021. This is currently one planner for 2022. So I most likely will not be able to maintain this as a Transformer planner once we get deeper into the year. So I may just pop this off and have a separate planner, which would be this one, later in the year. But for now, we're going to keep it combined. And can you believe it? I'm at the end of my stack. Yeah. So my bookish planner from last year, bookish planner for now, still debating whether to continue to use my Traveler's Notebook because my calendar goes all the way in the Traveler's Notebook. I see April, so I can continue to use this if I should so do. And I do use the other booklets in here. So I use this quite a bit in 2021. So I probably will continue to use this. I haven't quite decided. And we've got the Faith one with this little pouch, which is so small. I guess it holds a pen, so, I mean, it barely holds a pen, so I'm not sure why they made the pouches so small. And then I've got these three that I showed you. And the cat's gone, so I can raise this a little bit. And then, as I said, I have this mini that will take me through the end of June. So that's all my planners for 2022. And today is Saturday, January 1st. So I will employ all of these planners as of today. And how will I track all these planners? No worries. This organizational brain of mine will get it done. All right, guys. Thank you for your time. See you next time. Bye-bye.